is up, my Tea Spiracy people? If you are new here, my name is AZ. And, it is really late. It's like 2:10 a.m. And, I was going to sit on this till tomorrow, but this is just too good to pass up on. Hey, what is up to my insomniac people out there? If you guys haven't heard this, you are in for a treat because, unbeknownst to me, when I ended my last live, I found out that on the Without a Crystal Ball Reddit, shout out to them, they had posted a brand new Todd Chrisley rant, and it's definitely something you might want to hear because it's a good one. Y'all ain't ready for this. This is fresh tea. Yes, it is, Myra M. Fresh tea, Night Owls. Hey, Camilla. Hello. Chronically B Queen. B, Shermar, Jewel Ann, hey, are you ready for Todd to come and get his girl? I don't even think this Todd's ready. I don't know. You know what? I take that back. This Todd is definitely ready to come get this girl, let me tell you, okay? There's nothing else to say besides I'm about to push play, and you don't want to miss this, alright? Listen up. Here we go.
Blogger. Now let's move on to Katie Joy, who is this wannabe uneducated blogger, who has, I've now understood, has been sued multiple times, and she has posted on her, I guess, social media channel or Twitter or whatever that she is best friends with my daughter Lindsay, and that she has spoken with Lindsay, and they've had this great relationship. Well, it's ironic that Katie Joy is the one who was writing all of these lies about the Chrisley family. And now she goes on her page or whatever this little thing is that she has, I think with 5,000 or 6,000 followers, whatever it is. And she goes on there and she talks about that she's basically best friends with Lindsay. And so now we're subpoenaing these phone records so that we can match up the phone numbers and the timing of the stories that were released to her so-called interactions with Lindsay. Now, folks, at the end of the day, the truth, we already know what it is because we're sitting on the messages that we have that are have been screenshotted. And Katie, you know about these messages. You know about these messages, Katie.
Can I just say, I love how this man talks to her like he's in her superior, because he is. I mean, let's be honest here. He talks to her like, she's a child. His tone throughout this is like, he's just so disappointed, and it sounds like he's talking to his kid and that she let him down. It's just epic, man. If you thought the nondescript was something to glare at and laugh, wait till you hear the rest of this one.
Katie Joy, you know about the messages because you provided these messages to multiple people. So my advice would be that if you're claiming to be Lindsay's best friend and Lindsay's not responding to your statements of you being her best friend, then that means Lindsay's probably aware of the context of the messages that we have that were between the two of you and the conversations that
she ain't your friend.
But regardless, you're going to get your opportunity because we are filing suit against Katie Joy. Now, I want to clear up what I'm seeing on Twitter. A lot of people are saying I don't see it filed in the state where Katie Joy resides because that's where Katie Joy made these slanderous statements. We are fully aware of how this lawsuit needs to be filed, and it is going to be filed correctly. We sent out a spoliation notice to Katie Joy. Her attorney has already responded, stating that his client would like to cooperate to the best of her ability and would be saving all communications and would not be destroying anything, and any channels that she has closed down, she still has access to the content, and that they would be more than willing to try to work this out with us. The only way this is going to be worked out, Katie Joy, is you are going to do a retraction of the lies that you have told. you're going to identify your source of the lies that you've told. And once you do that, because here's the thing, folks, the law firm that we have, these are not drop shots. These are not people charging you $59 for you to give them to give you 15 minutes of their time. Katie Joy didn't have anything worth us going after. There is no money there. There are.
Wait till you hear Todd going in on Todd. It is, guys, hold on to your seats because this gets really, really good. And notice he said I sent her a spoliation notice. I'm going to put it in chat what spoliation notice is, okay? Because I had to Google it because I don't know nothing about this stuff, okay? Let's continue. Oh, 1 second, guys. 1 second. You know your girl AZ is just an ever-loving nightmare when it comes to screen sharing. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm just so excited. I'm over here smashing buttons. I'm just so excited, you guys. Alright, here we go. I love it. Okay, tell me if you can hear it, alright? Here we go. Alright, 1 second. Hold on. On there, she talks about that she's best friends with Lance. So we're subpoenaing these phone records so that we can to her so-called interactions with Lance. Now, folks, at the end of the day, the truth is know what it is because we're sitting on the messages. Sitting on the messages. What? Here we go. Louder? Alright, let me put it louder. Hold up. I need it to be louder. Hold up. Next time I'm not even going to stop it because you know what? You know how I am. Hold up. Here we go. I'm going to start it over so we can make it louder because you know what? We don't want to miss a single word of this. Let me tell you. I won't mess it up again, I promise. Never say never though. Alright, hold up. I'm going to put this on blast. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to stop hitting buttons out of excitement and just give me 1 second. The Todd part, I just love it. I love it. Okay, hold up. Okay, I got it up here. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Share audio. Yup. I know you can't hear it yet, guys. I got you. 1 second. I'm gonna play it all the way through, just so your homegirl don't mess it up. Okay? Give me 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I got booted off. I'm sorry. I lost my connection. Jenny Rose, thank you very much for that. And you are welcome, my friend. Here we go. I'm not gonna hit any more buttons. All right, give me 1 second here. I logged back out to come back in so I could make sure It'll be loud this time because last time it was struggling, right? Here we go. Okay. Back at it. All right. Add to stream. Yup. Thank you for your patience, by the way. I have to iron out my little issues with this. Here we go.
Katie Joy, who is this wannabe uneducated blogger, who has, I've now understood, has been sued multiple times. And she has posted on her, I guess, social media channel or Twitter or whatever, that she is best friends with my daughter, Lindsay, and that she has spoken with Lindsay, and they've had this great relationship. Well, it's ironic that Katie Joy is the one who was writing all of these lies about the Chrisley family. And now she goes on her page or whatever this little thing is that she has, I think with 5,000 or 6,000 followers, whatever it is. And she goes on there and she talks about that she's basically best friends with Lindsay. And so now we're subpoenaing these phone records so that we can match up the phone numbers and the timing of the stories that were released to her so-called interactions with Lindsay. Now, folks, at the end of the day, the truth, we already know what it is because we're sitting on the messages that we have that are have been screenshotted. And Katie, you know about these messages. You know about these messages, Katie. Katie Joy, you know about the messages because you provided these messages to multiple people. So my advice would be that if you're claiming to be Lindsay's best friend and Lindsay's not responding to your statements of you being her best friend, then that means Lindsay's probably aware of the context of the messages that we have that were between the two of you and the conversations that you've had. But regardless, you're going to get your opportunity because we are filing suit against Katie Joy. Now, I want to clear up what I'm seeing on Twitter. A lot of people are saying I don't see it filed in the state where Katie Joy resides because that's where Katie Joy made these slanderous statements. We are fully aware of how this lawsuit needs to be filed, and it is going to be filed correctly. We sent out a spoliation notice to Katie Joy. Her attorney has already responded stating that his client would like to cooperate to the best of her ability and would be saving all communications and would not be destroying anything, and any channels that she has closed down, she still has access to the content, and that they would be more than willing to try to work this out with us. The only way this is going to be worked out, Katie Joy, is you are going to do a retraction of the lies that you have told. You're going to identify your source of the lies that you've told. And once you do that, because here's the thing, folks, the law firm that we have, these are not drop shots. These are not people charging you $59 for you to give them to give you 15 minutes of their time. Katie Joy didn't have anything worth us going after. There is no money there. There are no assets. So when Katie Joy talks about he's not going to come for me, understand this, Katie Joy. First of all, you're a psycho narcissist. I'm coming for you, darling. That one thing's for certain and two things are for sure. You can fucking count on Todd Chrisley for coming for you. And I'm coming for you. So your attorney has responded to our attorney. We're now waiting on his response. I don't know if you hadn't paid him or whatever, because he's ignored the last two emails that Jonathan DeLuca has sent to him. So with that being said, I am going to post all of these things that these lies that Katie Joy has, because I've got a team that's pulling together all of these videos that we had downloaded long before Katie started archiving videos. Now, Katie's been going on her channel and cleaning things up. Does good to spring clean, darling, in the wintertime. We already had copied all of your videos. We already had them. But I am grateful to the Twitter world and the Instagram world because there is such a loathing for Katie Joy that they have made copies of these things and have bombarded our attorneys and us as well with this information. Now, I didn't know that Katie Joy's husband was named Todd and that he's a frustrated former, some kind of band player or something. I guess it didn't work out for him, or there'd be assets to collect them. But regardless of that, I received notification of that, and I want to make sure that I'm doing this correctly since everyone is in the sue phase these days. Let's see here. Making sure I get this right. Let me put my focals on so I can see who I'm talking to. So I received this notice the other day that tells me about Katie Joy's husband. And and it's titled Without a Crystal Ball, Canis Dearest, Katie Joy. And it says, Katie Joy Paulson proudly shares her husband's newly released homemade music video containing footage of neo-Nazi symbolism. Now, folks, this is who you're dealing with. This is who we've been dealing with. And yet she wants to get on her channel and cry. She wants to say she's being stalked and harassed. This woman has created notoriety in her own mind. Nobody gives a shit about Katie Joy Paulson. No one cares about this woman. This woman is a non-entity. She's non-existing. She only exists in the realm of the 47,000 followers that she has on Instagram. That when I start posting my stuff, let's watch the numbers decline when I tag all of her followers in these, so that they know what this woman has done to so many people, lying, trying to monetize her social media so she can get paid for the lies that she tells. And that's what I plan on doing. We're going to be tagging her followers so that they know this is the kind of person that she's following, or that they're following. Now, this is an article that was sent to me that says that this homemade music video containing footage of neo-Nazi symbolism to her 114,000 subscribers. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not following neo-Nazis. I'm not following racists. If I am, I'm not aware of it. And if I am following someone and I'm not aware of it, that means they don't have the balls to stand up for what they claim that they are. So I wanted to clear up, because Katie wants to go around and act like she's got balls of steel. She wants to go on her social media and she wants to say, he's not going to sue me. You are being sued. Dare me. This is not a game of chicken. I don't have to sit out here and threaten you. It's coming. You've already been given notice of it. You've already gone on your little whatever channel it is that you have, and you've already said you're willing to cooperate. You haven't cooperated yet because my attorneys would not be waiting on your attorney to respond if that were the case. Now, understand, yes, there was family participation with Katie Joy. She's already acknowledged that. I've got it in text messages. I've got it where Katie Joy talks about that she and Lindsay discussed my sexuality and that Lindsay would not. Let me just read it to you. I'll go ahead and read it because, for shits and giggles, I just figured I would. Because I'm bored today and I want to make sure that I say everything correctly. Okay, so here it is. On 6/10/2020, Lindsay refuses to discuss the rumors of her dad's sexuality. She gets really pissed about it. I've never ever heard her be supportive of the LGBTQ. Now, this is what Katie Joy Paulson is saying about Lindsay, that she's not supportive of the LGBTQ. Folks, does that sound like a best friend? And this individual comes back and says, wow, don't know much about that. I just believe Lindsay is out of her place. I get the impression that Lindsay is decent, but defending Kaylin makes her appear with blind, stupid, or in her likeness. Katie Joy responds, she's a nice person, but I don't know. She just pops off easy. She gets mad if I criticize Kale, and I'm like, this is my job. I think today she's pissed because this could sink their podcast. Now, That doesn't sound like she's best friends with Lindsay. Katie, I don't want you as a best friend. The world doesn't want you as a best friend because best friends don't speak about their best friends the way you just spoke about my daughter. Now, you've gone and told that Lindsay was the leak, that Lindsay was the one providing you information about our family, that Lindsay was begging you to write these articles, to put these things on your YouTube. You've gone and told all of that information we're now sitting on, and your phone records are going to confirm the information that we have. So if you truly, which I know the truth is something that you have no concept of, but I am not the bitch for you. I promise you, you are still in training. I am certified. Your lies end now. You will not write about the Chrisley family again with your lies because I'm going to put you out of business. And in the course of me putting you out of business, I will save other families and other individuals out here that you have targeted in the reality realm of television or just in television as a whole so that you can try to pay your power bills because your husband's failed music career did not provide enough to support you. So with that being said, come for me. I'm leaving my door open for you, Katie Joy Paulson, without a crystal ball. Come for me. You're walking over, but you'll limp back. So, folks, that's my rant on Katie Joy Paulson and without a...
You guys, is that not the most epic rant you've ever heard? I'm pretty sure I just woke my whole house up like howling. I was like, ooh. Oh, snap. We have been yelling, Todd, come get your girl, at the mountaintops for months and months on end. And my golly, some Todd came. It wasn't the Todd we asked for, but it was a Todd nonetheless, and he's coming. He's coming to get that girl. And he ain't playing. He ain't playing. He is a certified, okay? Okay? He is not your bish. This was earlier, Shyla. This was posted on the Without a Crystal Ball Reddit about 30 minutes after my live. One of my amazing subscribers hit me up on Instagram and was like, oh, you just missed it. You got off too soon. Did you see what was on the Without a Crystal Ball Reddit? And I'm like, no. So I mosey on over there, and lo and behold, here we go. Yo, how mad at Katie and Toad. We have to call him Toad now because, he's not worthy of the Todd name because now we have this Todd. How mad Katie and Toad gonna be about the I can't even. He called him a failed musician. Oh my god. He called him anti-Semitic. Yo. Katie, you know whose fault that's gonna be, guys. You know whose fault that's gonna be. Mine. Watch. I'm calling it right now. Welcome to Members Neon Friday. Thank you for joining us. So it was my fault when Nat, misconstrued my video. It'll be my fault that Todd Chrisley thinks Katie's husband is anti-Semitic because, I did that video talking about the record label he was on and how there was solid proof that they were a nasty record label that promoted subhuman bands, okay? Long before Todd was ever signed. She wants to pretend that didn't happen, yada yada. The fact that Todd Chrisley just put that on blast is gonna make her go nuts. If she ain't on Twitter right now, spinning her head around in her Katie Joy way, I feel like she's gonna unleash sometime tomorrow morning. She's gonna be on a roll. Watch. You know what's weird though? The other day when she was talking about Todd Chrisley, she's like, yeah, we're gonna deal with it offline with the lawyers, right? It's like, girl, you've been being your own FBI research center over on Twitter for your own case, but now someone else has a case, right? And you just wanna deal with it offline, right? You don't wanna talk about it, right? Right. Allie and Tipster tweeted about it. Good. The more people that hear this, the better, because this is epic. Play it on repeat, for real. You're welcome for this random live, Haley's. My pleasure. I was like, yo, I don't know if anybody's gonna be awake out there. I don't care if I'm alone. I am gonna play this and I am gonna clap. I've listened to it 3 times and I clap every time. It never gets old. It gets better. In fact, the more I listen to it, the better it gets. Oh, Lord of mercy. This is awesome. I can't even. Hi, Shayna. Keep an eye on Insta. Yo, Todd needs a shout out on the next track of the mixtape. Snoop, you already know. He deserves one. He deserves one. This dude is not playing. Did you hear him too? He was like, oh, he's like, he said something like, thanks to her being like one of the most loathed people on the internet, people have been sending him and his lawyer like the information they need before she erases it. Pfft, you know they're doing that too. There's people out there who make sure anybody who even breathes her name that is anybody anybody they run to them, right? There's a flock of people, right, that just flock to anybody who even speaks her name, considers working with her, whatever it may be, and they're like, but did you know this, but did you know that, and they bombard them with like all kinds of stuff, and when really all they have to do is give them the link to the Without a Crystal Ball Reddit, because anything she's ever done has been well documented there, right? He questioned, yo, Poodlerific. She questioned his sexuality. Why is that any of her fucking business? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Why is that any of her business? Why? Why? He's a married man. Why is that any of her business? Just like the Duggar kids, right? Just like the Duggar kids. Oh, I don't know. I think, I don't even know their names. I can't tell you. But she speculates on a couple of the Duggar kids being gay, right? Katie, just like you said, right? Just like she said. Remember how she came out and she's like, I'm bisexual, but it's none of anybody's business. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, you're right. It's none of anybody's business. So why don't you mind your own when it comes to Todd Chrisley, the Duggar kids, whoever it may be? You know? You know. Nondescript. Nondescript. I was going to make nondescript shirt, but LB has nondescript gear. So if you're looking for nondescript gear, you can head on over to LB. She's got some nondescript stickers. She got some nondescript mugs. She got some nondescript shirts. And I have a feeling after this live right here, gonna be some more Chrisley quotes out there that need to be marketed. Let me tell you, this man is a quote goldmine. He really is. He really is. Alright, Sierra says, AZ, I can say for sure that Katie Joy is not going to win this fight. Todd is not holding back and he is going all out on her. He's a bomb going off in Katie Joy. Sierra, one can only hope, right? I hate to get excited about these things. I mean, I'm excited about the funniness behind it, but I don't think he thinks this is funny. But with that being said, it's hard with these kind of things, right? Because just like Tati, we thought that she was done for. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This dude is loaded. He sounds like he said in his last rant that he does this for sport, right? I do this for sport. I could go the corner and back and make more than you. I love this guy. I love him. But yeah, he's pretty upset. So what do you guys think? Do you think that now, this is where you gotta keep in mind, I don't know a lot about the Chrisley family, to be honest. I didn't really start even giving a crap about them until recently because of all this. Now I'm in love. But anyways, um, do you think that Lindsay turned over her messages with KJ? Or some things he said at the end sound like somebody else might have, right? Like he was reading a conversation between someone else being involved. So I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. But money for days, right, V? Right? Right? That's why she's like, I'll cooperate. I'll give you Swanson. She's pulling out, I'll give you Swanson. Snitch. She already snitched those Swanson. You're damn right she'll cooperate. She'll cooperate, give him whatever he wants, sell out whoever she can to save herself, because that's the kind of person she is. That's the kind of person she is. Ooh, ooh, BDU. Okay, okay. I think Lindsay's soon-to-be ex-husband fed him info. Ooh, that's a good one. That might be it. Oh, Snoop Medic, here we go. He probably pays for the daughter's phone plan and just got the data. Ooh, that's another good one. Okay, okay. Trash rag, that's a good one, Dawn. I know I like that one too. Oh man. All right, Sierra says, "Az, I seen the shows. He's clearly a serious person. Even when he was on his show, his daughter and son even dare not screw with him. So Katie better watch out, cause Todd is on fire right now. Ooh, ooh. You think she'll finally shut up, V? She might, man. When it comes to him, she might, because she sounded very meek and very like, you know, when she spoke about it, she's like, "Yeah, I already like complied and took everything down and da 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 da," which is kind of weird because usually she's from Planet Double Downtown. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about her like she ain't cooperating, right? But from the other day, from the video I saw of hers, it sounded like she was. So I don't really know what the deal is with that. He said something like, "You say you are, but you're not." Who knows? Who knows? Oh boy. Someone had to have reached out to him because he mentioned several times about how people talk in DMs. Right, right. Yeah, I just wonder who it was. That's all. I wonder who it was. And yeah, he did. Word on the street is he did try to blackmail his own daughter, so you never know. You never know. AZ Lindsay may have turned it over or leaked it to her dad. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, okay, so Lindsay obviously gave it to him, but then again, they're at war right now, so that would be kind of weird. I mean, it's not impossible that she did, but I don't know. It makes it seem like him and her don't talk, so that's why I'm kind of confused about it. But I don't know their whole dynamic because, I was never a fan or a viewer or anything like that. But he is quicker with comebacks, so no matter what, she gonna learn today. Learn her lesson today, Dawn, right? Right? Yo, she do not like people that make her look silly, and he just wiped the floor with her. He just wiped the floor with her. Yo, she got road rash on the front of her body and the back of her body. Todd is screaming, "I don't want to come get my girl." He's in the sacrifice shed right now with the cheese knife. He's just had enough. He's like, "That's it. That's it. What am I doing here? My crystal ball didn't sign me up for this. No sirree." I wonder if KJ did something to make Lindsay mad. Well, it don't help that she's out here like, "Lindsay's my friend." Girl, you think Lindsay Chrisley is your friend? Are you serious? She definitely used you, if anything. Like, of course she was probably nice to her to get her to do what she wanted her to do, right? I mean, the fact that she even out here going, Lindsay's my friend. I don't think she said best friend. Todd's talking it up like they were best friends or whatever, but I don't, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think KJ ever said they were best friends. I think he's just being extra, but I love that about him. He's so extra. He is extra extra. Just like my iced coffee. Extra extra. I like this guy. There is something about a southerner being salty that is just everything. 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 Yeah, probably Lindsay's husband. I see a few of you saying that. That's probably what it is. Hey, Hoot 3, my neighbor. Ooh. I wonder if her husband took screenshots and he held onto them and they're now being released. You never know. Out here paying her phone bill with clicks. Her power bill. Out here paying her power bill with clicks. When I'm in the shower washing my hair, I try to talk like Todd Chrisley. It's like one of my new favorite things to do, right? I try to work on my Todd Chrisley accent. I love that guy. He's fucking funny. I don't know how I've never watched his show, but he sounds entertaining AF. That's all I'll say about that. But hell no, Lindsay ain't her friend. Never that. We all know KJ don't have friends. Ooh, I'm getting a little salty now. Alright. Alright, guys. Thanks for showing up. I know it's like super late. Shout out to my insomniacs. Thank you for showing up. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but it's part of the AZ live stream. I mean, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Oh man, a little trashy but classy. I see. I don't think his accent is trashy. Actually, I think it's very like proper, and that's what makes it even funnier, in my opinion, anyways. But yeah, I don't know. I'm all fired up now. Hopefully, I can go to sleep. I just laughed so much. I don't know if I can fall asleep now, but all right, Breezy, appreciate you too. All right, guys, have a good night, everybody. Take care. Hopefully, there's another drag tomorrow. If so, I'll be there for it. All right. Have a good night. Bye. You're not